Novak Djokovic lost that game to Alexander Zverev in the final of the final ATP Tour of the year 2018. Still remain what number one at the close of the year. Still talking sport this afternoon. Let's talk about this. It's of great interest to Nigerian football, talking about the ongoing African Women Nations Cup. Well, the Nigerian national team started on the back note. Like I said during the introduction, that it was a tale of two different ends. On the side of the male, it ended in a draw. On the side of the female, they lost to the Bayana of South Africa by lone goal. Let's talk about this.
Yes, the Bayanas, maybe they saw the game between their male counterpart, and they were not happy. And you know, they knew that
they want to revenge.
They wanted to revenge.
Like we say in Yoruba.
Yes.
They
actually, you know, they knew they had a score to settle against us, and they went all out. And I would say it's about time that, you know, our position as the best in female football.
You cannot be the best forever.
It is about time that our position got challenged, and this is the right wake-up call we needed, because the girls felt they can just get to the pitch anytime and get the win. Well, you know, this particular loss will wake them back into reality that anytime you want a victory, you work hard for it. You need to make your luck by yourself, and you know, they lost that game. Right now on the log, they are just third on the group, and their next game against Zambia is against the team that is topping the log right now. I think they should look.
Do you think it's a winnable game for them?
Any game is winnable for our girls because of the experience we have. We are the defending champion.
The best players in African football scene, they are on the side of Nigeria. Desire of Paramzi, Olushola.
You know,
talking about the new lad, Rashidat Agubiade.
Yes, we have the quality, we have the players, you know, to navigate these games. I think it was just complacency on their part, which is a mistake they will look to correct in the subsequent game against Zambia.
Okay, thank you very much. The Ghanaian national team, talking about the female counterpart of Ghana, they are the host. They got the better of Algeria by 1-0 in their opening game. And away from that, let's talk about the European Nations League. Let me just quickly roll up the result of games we saw in the weekend. We saw Switzerland got the better of Belgium by 5-2. England were the winner against Croatia. They got the better of them by 2-1. While Austria got the better of Ireland by 1-2. And on the other side, we have Moldova against Luxembourg, ended 1-1 draw. Let's talk about this fantastic one. England, they remain in the league. Portugal qualify for the semi-final stage and the final. And we have some other teams relegated and promoted.
Yes, looking at the group, the League A of the UEFA Nations League, you know, we have 4 groupings. And out of the 4 table, we have 4 semi-finalists.
Like
final
Division
4.
A.
Yeah, Division A.
As
Division
4 groups.
Yes, Division B, Division C, and Division D. If you don't do well in Division A, you get relegated to B, and like that. If you do well, you get promoted to League A. But talking about the UEFA Nations League A, we have the final 4, talking about Portugal, England, Switzerland, and there's a game to go on tonight between the Netherlands and Germany. If the Netherlands are able to get a draw, they join, you know, the other 3 teams to be the final 4. It was a fantastic game over the course of the weekend. England winning Croatia, you know, at the death. And you look at the way Switzerland ripped apart Belgium. So it's a fantastic one. We are looking forward to the game tonight. Good one for the Europeans.
Good one for the Europeans. But this is how we're going to draw cutting on today's edition of your favorite program. But before we do that, I want to announce this. We haven't on Friday announced that if you want to actually win yourself a consolation and fantastic prize, you should predict correctly the outscore line between the South African national team and the Nigerian national team. And we have this name, Solomon Obina. Solomon Obina predicted correctly that Nigeria will play that a 1-1 draw. What you need to do is to call this studio line so we could actually get across to you and give you what you deserve. I want to say thank you to you, Tola.
Always a pleasure, Adedotun.
And to viewers out there, we say you a big thank you for always deeming it fit to be a part of our production. And to all the persons that made today's edition of What Why, starting from the cameraman, to the guys in the MCR, the producer, I say big guys, a big thank you for making today's edition a fantastic one. So we come your way again next Wednesday, but by 7 p.m. we'll be actually taking you around the morning spilling world of soccer, where we'll be talking about the European Nations League at large and actually X3 what will be going down today in European football. We will be leaving you with the highlights of game between England and Croatia. And goodbye.